Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have another pick a card reading as to what's coming in February of 2020. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 has the Jade. Pile number 2 has the Beauty Druzy. Very pretty. And pile number 3 has the Goldstone. So go ahead and choose what pile calls to you, 1, 2, or 3, as to what's coming in February 2020 for you. All right, pile number 3, pile number 2, pile number 1. You chose the Jade. And your oracle card is Psychic Protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold. Now, I don't know if you need psychic protection, pile number 1, if you've been having a very difficult time or if someone's been treating you poorly, but if you meditate, you may want to meditate and envision yourself surrounded in gold light. So these are your love and relationship cards, and these are your career and finance cards. I'm going to get started with your career and finance reading. We have the Four of Chalices. The Four of Chalices is the Four of Cups in traditional tarot, and the Four of Cups speaks of being sort of bored, disinterested, like a general lack of, interest in life, maybe a little bit of depression. She's already drank from these 3 cups. She's been there many times, and she's sort of stuck. Like, I've had these and they're all right, but I want something new. I want a new experience in my life. Well, if she looks up, there's this lady at the door here. She's like, hey, I got this cup you've never drank from before. Full new experience. You want to try it? But she's not looking up. She's not even paying attention. So maybe you've been depressed. Maybe this psychic protection is something you need from yourself. Maybe you've been beating yourself up with some negative self-talk. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not good enough, or things like that. And cut that shit out. Just cut it out, as Uncle Joey says. We got the 10 of Wands. Cut that shit out. Put it down. You don't need to think that way. You're having a tough time, but it comes to an end. You put a stop to it. That's what this is. You've been depressed. You've been sad. You've been sort of stagnant or lost, but you put a stop to it. You go inside yourself and look for wisdom. The Holly King. In traditional tarot, this is the Hermit card, and the Hermit card speaks of seeking wisdom. Also, of taking your inner light and sharing it with the world, going out there and teaching wisdom as well. You might be a teacher. If you are a teacher, God bless you, or Goddess bless you, or Universe bless you, or whatever you believe in bless you, because I'm blessing you right now because you are amazing. Teachers do not get enough credit for all that they do in this country, and I am very, very, very grateful to you. If you are a teacher, thank you for all you do for us, for our society, to make this world and the next generation better. Sorry. Again, the Hermit. It's about wisdom. And from what I'm seeing here is you gain that wisdom. You put down this feeling of depression, of malaise, of just not wanting to do anything. You set it down and you start seeking something more in your career, and it gets you there. The Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman or a man with feminine qualities who is very good at making money. They can sort of pull it out of thin air almost. They can also be really good at gardening. They grow a lot. They know a lot. They're good, down-to-earth, loving, caring people, but they are not the type of people who deal with bullshit well. Like, don't bullshit them. They'll use it to grow their lawn and leave you out of it, you know, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. You know, they'll spread your bullshit over their lawn and you'll be out and they'll have an award-winning lawn. King of Swords, you cut it all out. You cut all that crap out. You're like, nah, I'm going to be the Queen of Pentacles. Forget this shit. I am going to put it down. I'm going to grab what I learned from it, and I'm going to move on and just cut out all the bad shit. Because I have faith in myself. The moon. The moon speaks of trusting your intuition. It speaks of dreams, your shadow side. Maybe right now you're going through a difficult time. Maybe you are depressed. Maybe you are someone who suffers with depression on a regular basis. If you are, while the psychic protection is all well and good, I'm going to tell you, I think it's important to go see a licensed psychological counselor so that you can get help from someone who knows how to help. You know, depression is not just, I'm sad today. Depression can lead to horrifying things. And it is important for people who are depressed to get that kind of help. I don't think that you are severely depressed. The cards don't, these cards over here don't say that. It seems more like just you've been going through a very difficult time and it has you down. Two of Wands. This is a card of making a choice, deciding where you want to go in life and moving that way. She's a weaver. She's taken all this string that she's got and she's turned it into cloth. And she's got to trust that her partner will take these bolts of cloth and sell them at a cost that she can, get back the money she spent into the thread. So you have to decide where you want to go and how you want to get there. But you've got wisdom on your side and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a career and finance reading, but things are looking good because you're manifesting. The Witch. This is the Magician in traditional tarot. And the Witch speaks of manifestation. They are a master of all of the suits. They have their wand, they have their athame or sword, they have their chalice or cup, they have their pentacle or coin, and they know what to do with it. They know how to take these things and make it happen. They take them and use them to make what they want happen. And this raven here, he takes these prayers, which spell work is really prayer work. He takes them to the god, the goddess, whatever you believe in. It makes sure that these get answered because you're putting the work in. You're doing the spell. You're doing the thing. You took the time to master the elements to do this spell. So, you're manifesting what you put the work into. Your ships are coming in. 3 of Wands. You made a decision up here about the 2 of Wands, where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do, and you got it. Your ships came in. That's excellent. Good for you. Stay strong. This is the crone. This is the strength card in traditional tarot. And as you see, she's not some young maiden like she is in traditional tarot. She's an older woman. She's very wise. She doesn't use strength. She's not ripping his head open like you see in some other tarot decks. She is walking along beside him and treating him as an equal being. And that is how she's able to be with him and not necessarily control him, but have him as a companion, because she sees him as an equal, as someone who, is intelligent and is empathetic and emotional and loving. And, stay strong. the battle wagon. This is the chariot in traditional tarot. This speaks of quick movement, of a message coming in quickly. Oh, shame on me, Jamie. Fastly? Woo. It also speaks of travel. Maybe you have to travel for work. There's a bird in the background flying. Maybe you're going on a flight soon. But what I'm seeing here, spread out, career and finance, is you've been a little bored by what you're doing. You've been a little depressed. Maybe you've had hard times. Work is not fun for you anymore. So you're putting it down, and either you're going out and looking for a new job and cutting out the job that doesn't serve you anymore, or you're putting it down and you're moving forward in a new way to cut out that which doesn't serve you, and you're being stronger. You're making the choice. Your ships come in. You manifest this quickly. The second you cut out the things that don't work for you, the second you trust your intuition and you put down the painful past, you're able to move on and manifest what you want for yourself. So stay strong. Your career will look good, but you gotta take some time, and you gotta put some time and some effort into what you're doing. If you're a meditating sort, I highly recommend, again, meditating with the ideal that you are surrounded in a golden light. It says so here. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold. And this may be something you might want to repeat to yourself in your mind when things get tough, so that, you have something to remind you that it's going to be okay. I promise it's going to be okay. Love reading. The Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to actually put that back up for you. Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles speaks of growth. You're growing something. You're creating something. You're watering and tending to it. You're cutting the overgrown branches. You're making sure that these fruits have enough. They have enough water. They have enough sunlight. They have enough air. They're not covered in dust. You're taking care of them. And that's a good thing. Is it going to come to fruition? I don't know. But I know that you're putting the work in to take care of them. The Five of Cups. This is a card of mourning, of saying goodbye, of letting go of things that cause you pain. So maybe you put some work into a relationship, but they weren't who you thought they were, so you walked away. Right, because they weren't giving you a give and take relationship, and that's what you deserved. Six of Pentacles. This is a card of a give and take relationship. You can see the scales there. They take care of each other. This is the Ghost Tarot, so obviously they're no longer... He came to her grave when he was dying because he wanted to be with her. So he died on her tombstone, and now they're together forever in a give and take relationship like they were when they were alive, because they love each other. And that's what you deserve. You deserve someone who loves you like that. A give and take relationship instead of just take. Didn't you have... Yeah, you got the Hermit over here too. Again, it speaks of going within and seeking wisdom, and it speaks of going within, seeking wisdom, teaching others, maybe pulling back, taking some time for yourself. And maybe you do that because, you deserve this give and take relationship, and, this work that you've put in, you're not getting it back. So you say goodbye You know you deserve this. You go inside yourself and take some time to learn to love yourself. And when you do that, things change. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune speaks of things changing in your favor. You see, all these other lights are trapped inside the wheel here, but the blue light has escaped. Things have changed for it. It is on its way to freedom. Things are getting better. Move these closer for you. So what I see for love and relationships here for you, pile number 1, is that you've put a lot of work into something, but you walked away from it. Or you walked away from something else to put work into something else. You walked away because you know you deserve a give and take relationship. You know you deserve this balance. And maybe you're unable, maybe the depression that you're in has you negative self-talking. And maybe you're unable to see yourself as this beautiful, amazing thing who deserves this. But I'm telling you, once you do, this changes. You get to be free. You get to be who you want to be. And you get to be with who you want to be with. You're amazing. The other possibility, pile number 1, is that you've been putting a lot of work into a relationship. And you've said goodbye to other things, to other relationships, concentrating all of your time and effort and energy on this one because they're doing the same for you. And, you're coming into your own knowledge and, things change for the better. Either way, things are changing for the better for you. Pile number 1. February looks to be a very good month for you indeed. And if you're having a rough time or you're not certain it's that great, meditate and envision yourself with a shield of gold around you. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. Well, that's your reading, pile number 1. If you liked it, please leave a like below. If you want to tell me what you liked and didn't like, I would love to hear that from you. Feel free to comment. If you want to see more, subscribe, tap the bell icon to be notified, and thank you. I hope February 2020 is amazing as you are, because you're wonderful and you deserve it, pile number 1. On to pile number 2. You chose the pile with the Beauty Druzy. Let me see if I can, there we go. Very pretty stone. Very pretty. I'm going to put it on top of the rose quartz here so that the rose quartz can hold your oracle cards up. You have 2 oracle cards. Wisdom on a Wednesday with a waxing moon. Let wisdom come and be renewed. And you have safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam. Far away, but bring me home. Maybe you're going on a trip. Pile number 2. That would be neat. You only got 2 cards for your love reading. And these are your career and finance reading. So we'll start with these. And you start with the 8 of Athames, or the 8 of Swords. This is a card of feeling trapped, of feeling like a victim. It could be that you have created your own victim mentality of yourself. Like, I can't do that. I can't. That creates an interesting victim mentality that keeps you from moving forward. But as you can see, the swords aren't fully closed in. She's got this space here. If she just walks straight, she'll be fine. In traditional tarot, the 8 of Swords is found where she's bound, but she's not really super tightly bound. She's blindfolded, but the blindfolded's kind of half off. So it's usually a card of self-victimization. Like, you've been going through a tough time and you don't think you can do anything. Like, oh, I can't clean my room. I just don't have the energy. And I tell my kids all the time, you can't, just stop canting yourself. Self-actualization, the self-actualization is a real thing. If you say I can't, then you can't. But if you say I can, you'll find a way. I'm sorry for whatever's happened that has you in such a bad place. Maybe your bosses aren't trusting you, or Five of Cups that says you're getting rid of something. You're getting rid of the job, or maybe you're getting rid of this way of feeling. Maybe you're not going to feel like a victim anymore. Maybe you're not going to feel like you're stuck, or you're trapped, or you're in a place you don't want to be. Maybe you've decided to end all of that and move forward. Oh, something new, something exciting. Typically, the Page of Wands is a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who's exciting, someone who is fiery, and they move around a lot. They're fun to be with, and they very passionate, but can also have a temper tantrum from time to time. Can also move too quickly and not necessarily stick around when you need them to. They're kind of flighty. The Page of Wands, no offense to any Pages of Wands out there. Three of Pentacles. You want to build a solid foundation with somebody or with something, with your work. And you're getting the chance to do that. The Six of Pentacles. This is a card of give and take relationship. As you see here, she's giving this woman money and this woman's giving her flowers. That's an equal give and take relationship. She's giving and she's taking. She's giving and she's taking. This guy here, he's got his hand out. He's ready to take, but what's he got to give? There's dice in his hand. It's a gamble. He doesn't really have anything to give. So you're looking for a give and take relationship, a solid foundation in your work. Maybe you're looking for a boss that is give and take, that is like, I won't ask you to do something I won't do myself. Or someone that's like, yeah, I need you to work Saturday, but I tell you what, I'll give you triple time. It's a give and take. And that's what you deserve, because you put down this negative way of thinking that you used to have. You let it go. And you got excited about growing a foundation somewhere. Really excited. This is the Fool card in traditional tarot. The Green Man. In Celtic mythology, the Green Man was a god of old, and he was a nature god. He helped the land grow. He allowed the harvest to come in. And yeah, the Green Man speaks of having faith and trusting that whatever is coming is for your own good, for your best good. Here we have the Harvest card. This is the last card for your career and finances, and this is a fantastic card to get. The Harvest card is, in traditional tarot, the Judgment card. And the Judgment card speaks of something once thought dead coming back to life. It also speaks of give and take karma. Like, you see these guys here? These guys have gathered all this food for him. And he's telling them, you know what? Go ahead and take whatever you want. You want that apple? Go ahead and take that apple. You helped me out. I'm going to help you out. This is a card of receiving karma. So it looks like you were in a bad place. You were in a bad frame of mind, and you put that behind you, and you decide to move on with excitement to build this solid new opportunity, either a new job or maybe you start your own business. Have faith, because you're going to get what you put into it. Make wise choices, and, you may be traveling for work. You may be traveling for love. Wherever you travel safe. As far as love goes, you only got 2 cards, but you can't get any better cards than this. You have the Sun card. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. The Sun speaks of everything good happening. This card takes everything that is around it and makes it 10 times better. If you have this, say I had this card and this card together. This card would make this card more of a one time, I can't really do that. I don't think I can do that. As opposed to a constant stream of, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good enough. I'll never be good enough. This card says, you know, things are going to be good. I don't read reversals with the pick of cards. This is the Lover's card. Things are going to be good because your love is coming in. True love is coming in for you. Wow. Pile number 1. It sounds like you've got an interesting and exciting February 2020. It sounds like you're putting some effort in and... pile number 2. It sounds like you're putting a lot of effort in and you're getting rewards. Now, either you have this partner already or they will be coming in for you, but they are like an absolute blessing in your life. They're the light of your life and you are the light of theirs. And that's so beautiful. I love to see it. As far as your career goes, have faith, trust yourself, make wise decisions. You know what's right for you, pile number 2, and you know how to take care of yourself. You're very, very smart. You're very, very wise. It says so right here in your oracle card. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Keep me safe, let me roam far away, but bring me home. So that's your reading, pile number 2. If you liked it, please leave a like below. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and make sure you don't miss an upload. Leave a comment down below telling me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see, what kind of pick-a-card readings you'd like me to do in the future. And thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. I appreciate you for that. All of you. Pile number 3. You have the most cards. So this is going to be a rather long reading, I think. Goldstone was your choice. Very pretty. Very sparkly. You have trust. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. And these are your career and finance cards. These are your love and relationship cards. Let's start with career and finance. Queen of Swords, or Queen of Athames. In traditional tarot, this card is the Queen of Swords, and she's known for cutting out that which doesn't serve her. If she just goes ahead and puts these flowers in this vase without cutting the ends off, the ends of the flowers will close up. They won't get any water in, and the ends will start rotting away in the water. And when they're rotting away in the water, they will kill all the other flowers. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows how and what to cut from their life because it isn't working for them anymore. Maybe you're looking for a new job. Maybe you haven't started looking for a new job, but you want to. But you're cutting something out of your life that doesn't work for you anymore. The Six of Chalices. The Six of Cups, or Six of Chalices, is a card of childhood, of going back into the past, of reliving childhood dreams and ideas, of possibly going home to a childhood home. It could be a relationship from the past coming back into your life. Or it could just be finding a job that makes you feel like a kid again. Or you could be changing your job to something you wanted to do when you were a kid. Maybe you cut all the bullshit out of your life and realized you can be. Your mom was right. You could be whatever you want to be. You just got to work hard at it. An Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands comes in to say that there's a message coming. Something is coming for you. Something good. The message is justice. The standing stone in traditional tarot is the Justice card. As you can see on that totem, it says harm none. And this speaks of, everything working out for you. If you're involved in a court case, the court case is going to come out in your favor. If you're involved in a custody dispute, the custody dispute is going to come out in your favor. Since this is career and finances, I'm including custody disputes because of things like, child support and alimony. But justice typically speaks, what I'm seeing here is like, you always wanted to do something when you were younger, and like everybody always told you couldn't. You can't do that. You can't do that. Maybe you want to be an artist, and everybody tells you, oh, you can't be an artist. You'll never make any money at it. And you finally decide to cut that crap out to fulfill that childhood dream, and you move forward, and you get that. You're an artist. You're making money. As I pull the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles is a card of a solid new financial beginning. You're making money. Ten of Pentacles. That escalated quickly, as the meme says. You went from the Ace to the 10. The 10 of Pentacles is the happy family card, the card of having everything you ever wanted. You're financially successful. You're financially blessed. You got it all. Trust yourself. Cut out what's not working for you. Get back with your childhood dreams and see if there's something there that speaks to you. Because maybe following that path brings you to what you're truly meant to do career-wise. Or maybe it's just being more lighthearted in your work. Maybe going to work with a better attitude. Maybe you're cutting out this heavy attitude and you're going to work with a more childlike and trusting attitude, excited to build a solid foundation. And it's going to work out better in your favor. Maybe your bosses notice this new attitude of yours and think it's wonderful. But the number one thing is trust in yourself. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. So yeah, for career, pile number 3, what I've got for you is that you're cutting out the bullshit. You're starting something new, either a new attitude or a new job, and it is successful for you. But you have to have trust in yourself. And yeah, that looks great. I'm going to put those up there while I do your love reading. Yikes, the 9 of Swords. You've been worried. What are you worried about? What's got you up at night that you can't sleep? I can see trust there. Has someone cheated on you? Has someone maybe broken your heart a little bit? Or are you just worrying because of work? Is that bleeding over into your personal life? We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. And I don't read reversals usually. But I remember this one coming out of the deck completely in the reverse position. And the 7 of Swords in reverse, or 7 of Swords upright, speaks of cheating, of stealing, of taking something away from someone. In the reverse, it speaks of stopping, not doing that, walking away from someone who is doing that. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone that is, they like to be the white knight. They like to move in and help people and try and make things better for people. They aren't someone who stops and thinks things through first. They just kind of jump in there. But, you know, if you're looking for a white knight, it's kind of nice to see you. And they've progressed, or you have progressed, to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who cuts out the bullshit. They don't allow crud in their life. Do you have the Queen here too? You do. You have 2 Queens of Swords. You have a Queen of Swords. Maybe you are an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But again, you're cutting out the things that don't work for you. Maybe this person seems like a white knight, but maybe they've taken all their time and love that they're supposed to give to you and given it to other people. Possibly. I don't know. I've got the Aries card here. This is the Emperor, and it is the card of the astrological sign Aries. As you can see, the rams behind him. The Emperor is someone who is very steadfast in their beliefs. They are someone who doesn't falter. They know what they want. They go after it. They don't really think about things. They just kind of move in and do what they want to do. They're kind of someone who, if they were a dog, you'd probably see them as a golden retriever. They're loving, they're big, they're cute, they're cuddly, they're snuggly, but they're going to dig up your roses. They're going to do what they want to do for themselves. Stay strong. This is the Strength card. And this is just telling you to stay strong. You're having a rough time right now. The Queen of Cups, you need to be more loving to yourself. When I see the Queen of Cups, it's either you need to be more loving to others or to yourself. In this reading, I'm next to having it behind Strength tells me that you need to be more loving to yourself. Maybe you're keeping yourself up at night. Maybe you're saying, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. But you need to cut that out. It's time to stop and be more loving to yourself. You're very strong. You can do a lot. You have the Two of Cups here. And Soulmate card. Twin Flame card. Marriage. Actually, Four of Wands is marriage, but... And the King of Swords. You have the Queen and the King of Swords. And the Two of Cups. You are definitely coming into reunion with your twin flame. Coming into union with your twin flame. If you're not already. You might already be in union with your twin flame. That's neat to see. We have the Hanged Man telling you to change the way you look at something. We have the Two of Wands telling you to make a decision about where you want to go in life and start doing what you need to do to get there. And the Ten of Cups, Supreme Happiness. How many times do you see death dancing on a hill with a bunch of spirits all excited and happy? This is good. You're deciding you want happiness and you're moving forward. You're changing the way you look at someone or something, and you're realizing that you deserve the best in life. And so you're going to stop this almost torture. You're going to stop worrying, and you're going to stop letting it freak you out. What's going to happen is going to happen. Stay strong. Stay loving to yourself. Your soulmate is coming in. Now, you may have been cheated on in the past by someone you thought was a white knight, but the person coming in for you is the King of Swords. They're not a knight anymore. They know how to control themselves. They know how to swing that sword. They know that sometimes you don't need to swing that sword. And maybe they're a friend right now and you don't see them as relationship material. But something happens to change the way you look at them. And you change the way you look at them. You make the choice to change the way you see them. And you wind up happy. Yeah. So that's one possibility that I'm seeing. The other possibility that I'm seeing is that You've been worried that you've been cheated on, but you haven't. The person that you're with, the person that you consider your twin flame, they've been really good and strong and, controlled themselves. They've been a white knight and, sacrificed any possibility of anybody else just for you. They've been strong because they love you. They want to go forward with you. They are the King of Swords. So maybe step back, change the way you're looking at this situation here. Decide what you want in your life, because if you want this person in your life, if they haven't done wrong by you, you can't keep accusing them of it, if that makes sense. That may not even be what you're doing, but I'm getting that for somebody. So, you've got love coming in February 2020, or it's already here and you just need to realize it. That sounds fantastic. And remember, pile number 3, trust. I am safe. I am secure. In love, I trust. My faith endures. If you like this video, please leave a like. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me what kind of pick a card readings you'd like to see. Tell me what I could do better in your mind, or, and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit the like button if you like this. And thank you for stopping and taking some time with me. I really appreciate it in you. And thank you. Now, for anybody wondering what cards I use, these are the Magickal spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. These cards here are the Ghost Tarot by Davide Corsi. And these cards here are the Green Witch Tarot by Moura and Østergaard Leonard. And I really like these cards. They're nice weight, nice, very thin, easy to deal. So thank you for visiting me, and I hope you have a wonderful February. Bye.